Imagine buying a bar of soap because it claims to contain celebrity bathwater. Sounds wild, right? But what if I told you it sold out in seconds, and the celebrity in question was none other than Euphoria star Sydney Sweeney? Yep, you heard that right. One of the hottest names in Hollywood teamed up with men's grooming brand Dr. Squatch for a limited edition soap that claimed to be infused with her bathwater. The internet couldn't stop talking. But what sparked even more buzz? Sydney revealing that the most criticism didn't come from men, but from women. And what's more, she pointed out something pretty ironic. When Jacob Elordi did something similar, the reaction was wildly different. So what's really going on here? Let's break down the controversy, the marketing genius behind it, and why this says so much about celebrity culture, gender dynamics, and social media today. It's worth noting how well Sydney has handled the heat. Instead of clapping back or trying to explain herself too much, she's kept her tone thoughtful and calm. That's a smart move in today's cancel-prone climate. The more defensive a celebrity becomes, the more drama it creates. But Sydney's response, acknowledging the criticism without giving it too much power, keeps her in control of the narrative. It's a textbook example of modern PR. Let the audience talk, take notes, but don't let the noise define you. And clearly, Sydney's team is tuned into every reaction, adapting and adjusting as needed. This whole saga raises another question. What is the future of celebrity-endorsed products? We've already seen celebrities launch everything from tequila to makeup to sneakers. But now, we're entering a new era, one where the lines between fan culture, novelty, and genuine utility blur. Products don't just have to be good. They have to be fun. They have to start conversations. And they have to live online as much as in stores. That's why something like a bathwater soap, as strange as it sounds, is actually a sign of what's next. Expect more weirdness, more experiments, and more collaborations that make you go, wait, what? At the heart of all this is the fan base. Their reactions shape the success or failure of campaigns like this. The internet gives fans a loud voice, and brands are listening. But it also reveals something else: how divided public opinion can be. For every person who loved the soap idea, there was someone who hated it. And that's okay. Not every product is for everyone. But the fact that people are talking, that's the goal. Whether you bought the soap, laughed at it, the soap in question was called Sydney's Bathwater Bliss, and it was launched by Dr. Squatch, a company that's built its entire brand around quirky, natural hygiene products for men. They're no strangers to viral campaigns. Think ads with bearded guys tossing loofahs in the trash and yelling about parabens. But this time, they went for the shock factor. The pitch? A soap bar infused with Sydney Sweeney's actual bathwater, obviously sanitized, treated, and symbolic more than literal. Still, the branding worked. It was playful, provocative, and perfectly timed with Sweeney's rising stardom. The product was priced like a collector's item and marketed as a once-in-a-lifetime drop. And guess what? It sold out instantly. Within seconds, the website was flooded and the internet lit up with debates. If you're wondering why Sydney Sweeney was the face of such an unconventional campaign, you've got to look at her career trajectory. From HBO's Euphoria to breakout roles in The White Lotus and Reality, Sweeney has quickly become a Gen Z icon. But it's not just her acting chops. Sydney has carefully crafted a personal brand that's equal parts glamorous, edgy, and surprisingly down-to-earth. She knows how to ride the wave of viral moments, whether it's red carpet looks, interviews, or offbeat partnerships. The Dr. Squatch deal might have raised eyebrows, but for Sweeney, it was just another chapter in her strategy to blend high fashion, pop culture, and internet relevance. Her team clearly knew the campaign would stir conversation, and that's exactly what it did. Once the soap hit the internet, the responses were immediate and extreme. Some fans were amused and even impressed by the boldness of the idea. Others, not so much. While many male fans took it as a fun novelty, a surprising amount of criticism came from female audiences. Social media platforms like TikTok and X, formerly Twitter, were filled with posts questioning the message behind the campaign. Was it empowering? Objectifying? A PR stunt gone too far? Some users called it gross. Others said it set women back, and a few wondered if a male celebrity could have pulled this off without backlash. Interestingly, when Jacob Elordi, the Euphoria co-star, was linked to similar quirky campaigns, the tone online was completely different. More praise, less judgment. Speaking to the Wall Street Journal, Sweeney didn't shy away from addressing the backlash. In fact, she pointed out the gender double standard in the criticism. She said it was mainly girls criticizing it, which was really interesting. They all loved the idea of Jacob Elordi's Bathwater. Her words hit a nerve. Why is it that when a male star does something bizarre or sexualized, it's seen as funny or hot? But when a woman does it, it's suddenly too much. Sweeney's comment wasn't angry or defensive, just observant. She emphasized the importance of staying aware of public sentiment, calling it a conversation with the audience. In other words, she knows exactly what she's doing, and she's watching how we all react. Sweeney's observation opens up a bigger question. Are we holding female celebrities to a different standard? When a woman leans into sexuality or shock marketing, she's often labeled as attention-seeking or desperate. But when a man does it, he's iconic, edgy, or funny. This isn't a new problem in Hollywood, but social media makes it more visible than ever. Campaigns like this soap ad expose our collective attitudes in real time. And Sweeney's not the first to face this. Think of Megan Fox, Cardi B, or even Madonna back in the day. Each time a woman takes control of her image in a bold way, there's a flood of opinions, many of them negative. So maybe this soap bar was more than just a gimmick. Maybe it was a test of how far we've really come. Let's be honest. This campaign was risky. Celebrity branding can be tricky, and something as intimate sounding as bathwater soap could easily backfire. But in this case, it worked. Why? Because it sparked curiosity, laughter, and yes, even criticism. That's the magic formula for going viral. Dr. Squatch knows their audience well. Mostly young men who love meme culture, edgy humor, and limited edition drops. Sweeney's style power gave them instant credibility outside the usual grooming world. From a business standpoint, it was genius. Even the controversy became free marketing. Every tweet, every reaction video, every article added fuel to the fire and kept the soap on everyone's minds long after it sold out. This campaign also shows how deeply internet culture has shaped celebrity branding. In 2025, being famous isn't just about acting or singing. It's about staying relevant, constantly creating content, sparking conversations, and riding the algorithm wave. For Sweeney, teaming up with a bold brand like Dr. Squatch fits perfectly into that model. It's playful, a little absurd, and very shareable. We live in a time where celebrities are expected to go viral, to stay in the public eye. Soap bars with bathwater? It's weird, yes, but in the attention economy, weird works. And as long as it's not crossing ethical lines, audiences reward those who keep things interesting. Another reason this campaign works so well: scarcity. Sweeney's Bathwater Bliss wasn't meant to sit on shelves forever. It was launched as a one-time, blink-and-you-miss-it product. That taps directly into the psychology of FOMO, fear of missing out. When fans saw that the soap was limited and already buzzing online, they rushed to buy it, even if they didn't plan to use it. Some probably bought it just to say they had it. Others may have viewed it as a quirky collector's item. Dr. Squatch didn't just sell a product, they sold a moment. And moments like these, especially when attached to celebrities, have value far beyond the price tag.